Good morning, CHS. CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Hey, good morning, CHS.
Great morning, CHS.
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS. How are you today?
Buenos días, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Good morning, CHS.
Hello, I'm Camille Brooks.
I'm Ayanna Bush,
And
and this is CHS Media, your gateway to what's happening now.
Good morning, A plus 755 family. We are keeping it RAL on Tiger Hill today. Relationships, expectations, accountability, and leadership.
Today is April 24th, 2026. Each CHS student is challenged daily to make positive choices, think analytically, to motivate self and others while preparing to be college and career ready with at least 12 dual credit hours.
The growth mindset word of the month is determination. Determination is having a strong decision to keep going and not giving up when something is hard.
April is Natural Poetry Month. We are looking forward to featuring a few of our poetry artists here on CHS Media. Today is Administrative Appreciation Day. Mrs. Rivers, Miss Love, and Miss Nash, we want to let you know just how much we appreciate all that you do for the school.
The 22 Pearls of Canton Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority has a scholarship available. The essay is on the importance of a college education with a minimum of 250 words, but no more than 350. You must also submit an ACT or SAT scores, transcripts with grades through December 2025, and a letter of recommendation from a community leader or school official.
Sophomores and juniors, if you are interested in becoming a United Way ambassador, please contact Ms. Love. The Freshman Accumulating Project oral presentation will begin Wednesday, April 29, 2026. See your Exploring Careers teacher to get your appointment card with the time and location of your presentation.
To all Art 1 classes, here's a special message from Ms. Phillips. In order to catch up on any and all missed assignments, please go to your homepage in Canvas and click on the Zoom link for virtual tutorials. Virtual tutorial classes will be every Tuesday evening from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please attend the sessions. If you are behind completed assignments and failing art classes, you can also come to Ms. Phillips' class by 12:30 p.m. and afterwards to get assignments. Sessions will continue until May 20th.
Women in Unity for Christ, nonprofit Christian organization located in North Madison County, has been selected CHS to participate in this year's scholarship program. Graduating seniors are encouraged to apply for our $500 scholarship, which will be awarded to a student from class of 26. Please see the Student Support Board for more information. Let's view today's video about Texas Southern University.
Systems. For sophomore Jewel Calhoun, her life plan has always been a flight plan.
Since second grade, it's always been a dream of mine.
What happened in second grade?
So we actually took a field trip to LaGuardia Airport. I have this vivid memory of just sitting there and just being like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Okay, elevators go up and down, testing my rotors. Jewel has been determined to study aviation ever since, but the first two colleges she tried felt like the wrong approach.
I just felt unseen. A lot of people in that program grew up in aviation, their fathers or moms were pilots, so this is new for me.
That's when Jewel charted her course to Texas Southern University, a historically black college in Houston, Texas, where the aviation program is taking off. Okay, centerline slowly advance the power and...
We had our largest enrollment this past fall.
Wow.
So we're 134 students now in our program. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Terrence Fontaine runs the program at TSU.
Why do you think you're seeing that increase in the number of students who want to be pilots?
There's a huge need for pilots. I can tell you the life of an airline pilot is a very good life. The thing is, it's not an easy job to achieve, though. There are numerous steps to becoming an airline pilot, and it takes a lot of money to do that.
In this program, about 80% of students are on scholarship, breaking down financial barriers to build up a whole new class of pilots.
There's a huge cry and a huge need for diversity in the cockpit. I think what we're doing here at Texas Southern is providing an opportunity in an underserved community.
Just 3.6% of pilots are black per the Bureau of Labor Statistics. 8.3% are women.
In recent years, we've seen efforts across so many industries to increase diversity and equity. Why do you think that hasn't translated to the pilot field?
It's been a good old boy field for a long time. When I was on the 777 going to school in Denver, Colorado, I was paired with a captain who literally told me, don't do anything, don't touch anything, and don't say anything until I ask you.
But Texas Southern is flipping that script with the help of major carriers like United and Southwest Airlines, offering students scholarships and a direct path to employment. TSU's fleet includes 9 airplanes, this digital flight lab, and 2 flight simulators.
All 2000.
But the most important part of bringing more diversity to the cockpit, the people.
Here at TSU, it is a unique place in that a lot of the instructors, a lot of your colleagues look like you. What has that community meant along this journey?
It means a lot because, I've been in places, especially within the aviation industry, and nothing bad about it, just like the statistics that don't look like me. And so, it's kind of cool when you can, kind of be relaxed, kind of be more of yourself. I'm excited, not just for flying, but to be able to give back one day and to bring the younger generation into aviation and show them and, increase our numbers.
This is the new Cessna that you guys just got.
Yes, 2023.
Some alumni are already giving back to the program. Flight instructor Catherine Cabrera graduated last year and knows firsthand the hardships her students can face. Cabrera had to put her flying dreams on hold as a student as the cost piled up.
I was very upset, flying is my passion. It's something that made me very emotional to do. That was not an easy decision for me.
And that was your dream.
Yeah, exactly.
But a scholarship from TSU and United Airlines changed her life.
I can't even express how grateful I am for it.
And just hearing you talk about your journey and all that it took to get here, what does it mean to you to be training the next generation of pilots?
I take it very serious just because, if you're teaching the wrong thing, they are going to be learning the wrong thing. So it's not something that can be taken lightly.
Just keep making your pitch and power adjustments as needed.
With former students returning as flight instructors, the university's aviation program is now self-sustaining.
I'm so proud of us that we're going to be diversifying aviation and diversifying the cockpits.
What has that community meant for you?
They know my struggle. That makes sense. Anytime I complain, I feel like I can't do it. They're able to, step back and go back in the shoes that they were in at my age and starting from the beginning, let me know how they made it through.
That was a good landing. Perfect.
After mastering the plane's landing, all that's left is landing their dream jobs. In doing so, expanding the runway for the next generation.
My dream job is I'm going to be a 777 captain at United.
My dream is to work for Southwest Airlines. I love Southwest Airlines so much.
I'm so proud of that landing.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News, Houston.
All right, it's time. Birthday time. Put your hands together for birthday time. Happy birthday to all of those born today. To Raylan Jones, happy birthday again to you all. Now we will have final words from Principal Johnson.
Good morning, Canton High School. Just a few announcements as we go ahead and begin our day. I want to first start off by saying, students, I hope you are aware that we are very close to the end with the school year, but don't get it confused. Understand that we have expectations still in place that goes with your behavior, that goes with your dress attire, that goes also with your attendance. So let's talk about those things, okay? Your behavior. At no point in time would I ever allow a child to be disrespectful to my faculty and staff, let alone any of the administrators. I'm not going to stand for it. I don't know who would stand for it. I've had too many students that I've seen a write-up for with you being disrespectful, using profanity, attempting to curse a teacher. That won't be allowed here, okay? So I suggest again, get yourself together. Your dress attire. We wear these hoodies and things, we wear these jackets, and we don't wear our uniform top. You need to wear your uniform top. Ninth grade, you're light blue, and it's like that for a reason. 10th through 12, you guys are navy blue. You are not even allowing me the opportunity to say, hey, let's dress out of uniform today. You're not allowing me that opportunity because I have so many of you all who making rules for yourselves. I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to watch you get yourselves in trouble. Now, white tees, boys, where we get that from? I think I've counted at least 20 boys walking around here with white tees on. No, we don't do that. Where did y'all get that from? Who's sending out these messages making these statements? I suggest you to stop quickly. Come to school dressed appropriately every single day. Okay? Slides. I've told the same student I know a couple times about those slides, and it's going to get to the point where I say, you know what, don't worry about it. Just go home. Wear your slides at the house. Stop it. All right, so moving along. Let's talk about some things that's coming up for the week. Of course, we will have campaigning during the week of the 20th. The guidelines have been put in place. They know their campaign time, 7:30 to 8 in the morning, cut off after 8. Can't even campaign in the classroom. We're not going to interrupt instruction. 3:30 to 4. Be creative with how you're doing it. You all know how I feel about movement in the hallway, so do everything accordingly. Make sure it's done tasteful and respectful. Next week, we'll have the opportunity to celebrate our secretaries. So let's make sure that we thank them for everything they're doing. That'll be on the 22nd. You guys have your progress reports, so you know what to do to increase your scores with that. If you're in Ingenuity, make sure you guys have completed the course, or you're completing or very close to completing it, so that you can get your grade for that. We will have presentations next week for our juniors in regards to your class ring and attire. So that would be for your class rings. For our juniors, you're going to see your senior year. So make sure that you are here for that. That's really all I have on my calendar. It look like for next week. But we know for the following week, we are moving on into getting ready for our state test, as well as AP testing and dual enrollment testing. So those are the tests that's actually coming up next. So again, students, I continue to stay focused, continue to do those things that you know that you're supposed to do here at Canton High School. And I promise you, you will have a great, successful year. But don't ever get in that mode. You think you're going to control the flow here. Don't ever get in that mode, okay? And then we need to regroup. All right, so with that being said, as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill. I hear y'all say Tiger Land, but I call it Tiger Hill. 7:55. Have a great one.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Here are a few extra announcements from the student body. Princeton Tiger Race trials are going to be closed this year during April 28th through April 30th. All young ladies who are interested should report to the high school in the choir room at 4 p.m. on both days. Young ladies who are interested, for more information, you should receive an application paper. If not, you can report to the front office. Thank you.
I just got an email.
A cheer email?
Yes, Mississippi Valley State's cheer tryouts. Saturday, April 25th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. New gym at Mississippi Valley State. Dress code, black top, black shorts, black and white shoes. But dang, it's only for seniors.
How sure wish I could go.
Look.
Hey, Sam, let's check off our CHS checklist. I seen skip day this Friday, April 24th. I know everybody had about that. I seen scholarship. Our scholarship deadline gonna be May 4th. Number Johnson Street about that. The senior walkthrough, May 18th. Our class day, May 19th. Then we do our last day for seniors, May 21st. That's graduation practice. That's when graduation practice starts. Senior graduation, May 23rd.
Those are your announcements. And again, as always, we are keeping it real on Tiger Hill 755. Have a great one.